Hey guys, this is Premium Poppy. God bless. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I am. Welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Gates to Infinity. Last time, we actually rescued Espeon from the Perugly and the Toxicroak on the Crags of Lament. Now we are going to continue right where we left off. I'm actually recording this right after last episode too, so there's that. Espeon. Umbreon. I'm so glad you're alright. No, I was more worried about you. But, as much as I just want to enjoy this moment with you, there's something I have to... I know, Espeon. But we've got at least to thank Viren and the others properly first. Of course. Viren, Torak, everyone, I owe you all so much. You saved us. Neither of us would be here without you. No problem. We're just glad you're both okay. But, the Pokemon who attacked you two, who could they be? Who knows? I've got no idea who they are, but... Umbreon. They really were after the Enter cards. So they were. That was my guess. I really don't know who the Pokemon that attacked us were. But if they were after the Enter cards, then their goal seems obvious enough. Either they must want to get in the way of our research, or they plan to steal the Enter cards, because they wanted to go to the Great Glacier themselves. What? What? Hey, wait up. You just said, you just said something amazing like it was nothing, right? Huh? Did I really? I just said they might be after the Enter cards to get into the Great Glacier. The Great Glacier? You said you could actually go to the Great Glacier? That mighty distant glacier that nigh Pokemon have ever reached. Yes, say you can go there. Ah, right. I guess I hadn't mentioned it to anyone as of this right now, have I? The two of us have dedicated our careers to studying the Great Glacier. Deep within the Great Glacier, that's where it must be. The great crystal that caused all matter surrounding it to float in the air. That is what Umbreon believes. The great crystal that makes matter float? There's no way to prove it exists except by going into the Great Glacier itself. But in front of the Great Glacier is a huge crevasse that prevents anyone from ever reaching it. That's why we thought of using the ley lines. We want to use them to create a dungeon that would lead beyond the crevasse. That is actually really smart. That dungeon could get us right up to the base of the Great Glacier. If we can just make Enter cards that will create such a dungeon, we should be able to reach the Great Glacier. At least we think so. That's amazing! Then that means, with both of your sets of Enter cards together, you could actually reach the Great Glacier. Pretty much. Though we still need to make a few more adjustments. But, it might be too late for that now. Espeon. From the looks of things, you don't have your Enter cards anymore, do you? Did those crooks steal them from you? It's fine, it doesn't matter if they did. I don't even care about losing the Enter cards. As long as you are safe and here with me again, then honestly, Umbreon, could you not leap to your own conclusions without giving me a chance to explain? The Enter cards weren't stolen. What? But instead, well, I almost would have preferred it if they had been. The truth is that I've done something I truly regret, Umbreon. Oh, you're here. Are you alright? You didn't get hurt. Please tell me you're okay. Yes, ma'am. I'm just fine. And these are... Swadaloon handed Espeon the Enter cards. Ah. Are those the Enter cards? But why did Swadaloon have them? I kept my promise, ma'am. I didn't tell nobody, not anybody. Yes, I see that. Thank you, little one. You must have been so scared. Nah, I wouldn't get scared over that. I'm really strong. Watch Swadaloon be the strongest out of anyone here. I'm so glad. Please forgive me. Woo! I'm really okay, ma'am. Honest. Oh, please don't cry. What in the world is going on? I really can't imagine it. Miss Espeon, it's nice to meet you. I am this boy's mother. Oh, I'm so sorry. What I did was unforgivable. Because of my actions, your son, this sweet child, was put in danger. In danger? If you don't mind, could you please explain what happened to my son? Of course. Ever since I lost sight of Umbreon, I've been on the run from our pursuers. I tried to make it into Post Town, but my enemies were always one step ahead. I've been so close to Post Town for so long, but I never made it to safety. I buried my precious belongings so they wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. But I couldn't stop worrying, so I went back to my hiding spot in Enflora Forest. Oh, so you're the one! It wasn't Umbreon, it was Espeon. I made my way to the spot where I had buried my things. Every moment I felt like my enemies might only be a few steps behind me. But when I reached my hiding spot, this young boy was there. You. What do you think you're doing? Ah, sorry. The ender cards. This child had dug up my precious belongings. They were there, in the dirt, including the enter cards. Oh, does this all belong to you, ma'am? I'm really sorry. I wouldn't have disturbed them if I knew they'd belong to someone. I was rattled. If my pursuers had found this child, the enter cards would have been lost forever. More importantly, though, if they had followed me into the forest, we still might have been attacked at any moment. What to do? I searched desperately for an answer, and that's when I made a mistake. Child, you must listen carefully to what I'm about to say. Okay. No, not like this. If I look desperate, he'll just be frightened. I have to be calm. Ready. Listen. It's true that there are things that belong to me. Is there something here that you wanted in particular? Yeah. I thought this red stone was really pretty. Is that right? Then, I'll give this to you. I'll give the stone to you. What? Really? It's yours. But first, I need you to make me a promise. I want you to take those cards with you as well. These cards? That's right. I want you to keep them until I come to get them back from you. And the cards will be our little secret, alright? Just yours and mine. I don't want you to tell anyone else about these cards. What do you think? Can you promise me that? Yeah, I will. I promise. I won't tell nobody about your cards, ma'am. I live in Post Town. Come visit me soon, okay? I will. Rustle, rustle, rustle. That noise. Is someone coming? Okay then, I've got to be going, but... You're going straight home, right? Your mother will be worried about you. Yeah, I'll head back now. See you later. Woohoo! I got the red jewel! And that was how I ended up entrusting the enter cards to this child. Huh. But afterward, I realized what I'd done. My folly. Desperate. Despite any promises, our secret might not remain a secret for long. By placing those enter cards in this child's care, if the Pokemon pursuing us somehow learned that he had the cards, it is certainly true that our wee Swaddleloon would have been the one to pay. As soon as I realized that, I hurried back to Enflora Forest at once. But I was too late. Swaddleloon was gone. We must have just passed one another. We probably headed back into the forest, right after we had gone to rescue Swaddleloon. I may have been desperate, but thinking about the danger I put that innocent boy in, I was on the run every moment after that. I never had a chance to look after him. And the whole time I was running, I was positively sick with worry. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness nothing happened. Please don't cry, Miss Espeon. Listen to my mom, ma'am. Please don't cry. You were so afraid that you acted on fear. You had felt you had no other choice. Yet, even while you were being hunted, you kept my son in your heart. Thank you. And most importantly, my Swaddleloon kept his promise to you. That makes me proud. He is surely stronger for having shared this secret with you and being true to his word. As a mother, I am grateful to you for that gift, Miss Espeon. That's great, huh, Espeon? Espeon. Yes, everything has worked out. That's one mystery solved at least. But Umbreon, what are the two of you planning to do now? Yeah, about that. If it's not too much trouble, would it be alright if we stayed here a little bit longer? There's a good chance we'll be targeted again as soon as we leave Post Town, and neither of us is in the best shape right now. Then I suppose that's probably for the best. Of course you can stay. We aren't expecting any other guests, so you keep your rooms as long as you need them. Thanks, Swaddaloon. We'll definitely take you up on that. Everyone should get used to seeing us around as a regular fixture for the inn for a while. You'll still have to pay your bills, of course. I knew that. Nice. Today was definitely eventful. But at least Espeon wasn't hurt, right? When we first met Espeon, I thought she was really tough. But she also takes things seriously, and tries really hard. And I never thought she'd just burst into tears like that. Umbreon's really single-minded too. I like him. I really like both of them. It's true. It's obvious to us, even to us, how serious Espeon and Umbreon are about their research. And what about the enter cards they study? And the Magnagate created by those cards? At that moment, when that circle of light flooded the hill, the sight of that Magnagate appearing from the middle of that blinding light, that's something I never forget. And Umbreon even said that it was the incomplete version. What will it be like once it's completed? I kinda want to see that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey Viren, I've been thinking. I'd really like to help Espeon and Umbreon with their research. I can't speak. I'd really like to help Espeon and Umbreon with their research. What do you think? It wouldn't be a bad idea for the usurpers to help out, would it? I think that'd be great. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me. Thanks, Viren. So, we'll go talk to Umbreon about it tomorrow, okay? I guess we ought to call it a night. Tomorrow then. Night, Viren. The next morning. Morning, Viren. Let's give it our all again today. Alrighty, guys. So, we will save and continue because it's only been like a 12-minute video, maybe 13 minutes. You've had a great adventure today. You should rest a bit before you play more. Alright, let's get going and we will go and see what happens. Viren, I know we talked about it last night, but let's go talk to Umbreon and Espeon first thing this morning. I want to tell them that we're here to help however we can. I think they should still be at Swanna's place. Let's go, Viren. Yep, let's go actually talk to him. First things first, I want to put some stuff away. So yeah, I want to put all these items away. We kind of could, you know, use less items. Alright, there. No, I want to leave that there. Shiny box. Actually, you know what? No, well, let's actually leave that shiny box with us. And what I'll do is I'll go to the money and I'll actually withdraw money. 150 should be right. And there we go, 150. And I think that's all we need. There we go, okay. Let's head all the way down here and go to the box breaker shop. A new traveling salesman has arrived. Alright, let's go to the box breaker shop. I'm the box buster. Bring treasure boxes to me and I bust them open for 150 coins. Sure. There we go. The shiny box, right? Alright, watch this. Look at that, would you? You got the trap busting skill. Advice bulletin. Trap busting skill. The trap busting skill is one of the team's skills. If you learn the trap busting skill, you sometimes break traps you step on instead of activating them. Team skills have effects on all your teammates. The usurpers learn the trap busting skill. Looks like you're out of treasure boxes. Come back when you have more. Okay, so yeah, sometimes, from what I gather right now, sometimes the boxes you open will have skills that you can actually learn. And these skills are permanent. They always will be a part of your teammates. So anytime Also, there are traps in dungeons, like previous mystery dungeon games. In these dungeons that have these traps in them, they will be a big detriment to you and your teammates. Anyway, yeah. So we learned a new skill. I think it's pretty cool. Let's go talk to Espeon and Umbreon. Huh? They're not here. Did they leave already? Swanna should know where they went. I wonder where they went. What? Umbreon and Espeon? They've gone up to the hill, I believe. I thought it was a fine idea. Sure, they are not completely well, but they could use a little fresh air. Alright, let's rush all the way right up to the hill. I, again, really like this theme. I think it's really cool. Up to the hill, right up here. Right? Ah! There they are, Umbreon and Espeon. Oh, it's Virizion. Is it okay to be up and moving already? I was a bit worried myself, but they seem to be doing just fine. Of course we are. We're feeling loads better thanks to you all. But we can't just lie around. We'll lose our momentum. After all, we were so close to completing our research. Really? Well, that's good to hear. In fact, it's your research that we came to talk to you about today. Viren and I were talking it over last night. And we both want to help you two out with your work. What? What do you think? Could we be of any help? If you think we'd just be in the way, you can say so. Oh, no, it's not that. I wasn't thinking anything like that. I'm thrilled, in fact, with your offer to help. So then, what is it? The truth is that we also had a bit of a talk last night. And, well, we want to ask you something. What's that? Yeah, about that. What would you think about letting us join you? Join the usurpers, that is. Really? You want to join our team? We do. Of course, wanting to repay you for all you've done is just a part of it. But that's not the only reason. We're hoping you might lend us your strength to achieve our own dream. If we do manage to complete the Enter cards, and we do successfully summon the Magna Gate, Viren and Torak, we want you to go with us to the Great Glacier. What? Everyone heard that literally from everywhere. The usurpers are going with Umbreon and Espeon through the Magna Gate, and are you guys literally stalking Virizion or something? To the Great Glacier, you say? Oh, that's just really freaky, Quagsire. Please don't ever do that again. Everyone is here. Everyone literally heard. Were you all eavesdropping? Seriously, you guys? We've nearly completed our research now, so the two of us can handle that just fine. But the Great Glacier is still completely unknown after all. We have no idea what might happen there. If the two of us went alone, we don't know that we'd make it back. But if we were with the usurpers, then we should be able to focus on our study of the glacier without any worries. I know this may be a great inconvenience to you all, but you must be busy pursuing your own adventures. But, no way! We'd love to have you join us. Viren, do you think so too, right? Awesome! You're actually gonna go to the Great Glacier! What great adventure might be waiting there? I get chills just thinking about it. Seems like there'll be more business for me if you go. There's gotta be tons of ice, right? With a name like Great Glacier. I want to try making a house out of that ice. Bring me back anything that looks like it could be good for us building. Boss, I hate to be the one to bring everyone down, but you know they haven't decided to go to the Great Glacier for sure yet, right? What? Yeah, that's true, huh? I mean, Viren hasn't even agreed or nothing. Everyone is literally looking at Viren. Oh, you will agree, won't you, Viren? Viren, you can't possibly be thinking of saying no. Don't take it to heart, Umbreon, Espeon. You know, our strange old Viren. Always getting hung up on absolute nonsense. Just give me 1 second, would ya? Now you just listen to me for a second, Viren, okay? The Great Glacier is like an adventurer's ultimate quest. It's a land that no one has ever set foot on. We could be the first Pokemon to ever go there and find out what's there. If you're really an adventurer, you'll go. No matter how dangerous it is, you'll go. You can't ruin this chance for us. You got it? Wait, I wasn't hesitating or worrying or anything. Everyone just kept jumping in with their own assumptions, so I never even got the chance to say yes. So what are you gonna do, Viren? Do you want to let Umbreon and Espeon join our team? What should I say? Will you let Umbreon and Espeon join your team? I could say no and absolutely rattle everyone to the bone, but actually I'm gonna say yes, because it's the only way to progress the story. Of course! Viren. Alright, I guess that's decided then. Umbreon, Espeon, you are now officially members of the Usurpers. Yay! We'll be on the same team from now on, huh? Do your best, Umbreon, Espeon. It's kind of exciting getting new team members, huh? Welcome aboard, you two. Thank you all. I'm so relieved you've had to have us. Thanks, everyone. Really. But, while I feel a bit bad saying it right after you just let us join your team, like I said before, we're really so close to being done with all our research, so for now, we know. We feel the same way after all. Right now, we all just want you to focus on your research. It's fine if you don't join the party for any requests right now. Thanks. If we complete our research and perfect the enter cards, we'll be sure to let you know at once. Please let us all know too, I want to see what the enter cards can do. Yeah, no way I'm missing that. Of course. Alright. Then the rest of us should focus on doing jobs from the board from now on. That'll give Umbreon and Espeon time to get their research done. And when they do complete the enter cards, we're all gonna go together to the Great Glacier. Yeah! That's cool. Alrighty, let's head all the way back to, the house. What an episode. We found out quite a lot this episode. And I mean an absolute ton. So, and that was a lot of cutscene and dialogue, actually. So what we found out, that Umbreon and Espeon actually were talking last night and want us to accompany them to the Great Glacier. And they want to join our team. The V-Wave for next episode is going to be fire, so we found out quite a bit. Everyone was eavesdropping. I didn't like how Emolga kind of was very harsh and very upfront with what he was saying. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we continue doing more quests on the bulletin board. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next episode. Gotta save the game, actually. I haven't saved it in a little while. So yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. Go enjoy the day. It is a beautiful day out. God bless.